Okay. Waiting for people to log on. I'm about 5 minutes early, so I'm just notifying people. So, yeah, you can come on and check in with me until my 9 o'clock start. Or hi Nikki. I was just about to message you, Nikki. So glad to see that you're here. Hi, Miss Ro. Just waiting for people to join and waiting to get started with our topic for tonight. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. Hi, Nikki. I hope everybody's good. I'm always fixing my nose. I don't know. I have like a nose problem nowadays. Yeah, I was about to go press to go get Nikki. But you popped on, which I'm really nice to see. And I'm just waiting for my other guests to come on. I'm about 5 minutes early, so just going to let them trickle in and give them time to trickle in before I get started. The ones who are early, thank you for joining and just letting me know how was your day and what are you guys doing. I was like, it came from like raining because I'm in Brampton, or well, I shouldn't say my location, but yeah, so it was like raining and then snow. I'm like, what is this Frisco weather like? Well, I wonder what's tomorrow going to be like. And I was just about to head out and go do some errands because I'm like, oh, the weather's nice. It's just a little bit wet. It's not too rainy. It's enough to like go out and not be uncomfortable. And boom, I look outside and it's snowing. But oh well, what can you say? It's Canada we live in. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Yeah, it's white. Is it going to continue, or was that just a fluke one-off and it's going to stop and it's going to be nice weather? What's the deal, Nix? Tell me.
Right here.
Yeah, not sipping tonight, Nikki. Are you sipping? This is a different time. And our weekend exposures. Early came right back. Supposed to snow today. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know you saw that. Oh boy. Let me go notify. Well, it's still early, so I'll wait to notify my guests so to give them some time to log on. But yeah. Bro, what up? Oh, nice. Thanks, Nix. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I just hope people join on tonight because it's a really good topic that I think like our Black communities, having to deal with, and all communities having to deal with it. But my focus is the Black community and how do we deal with it and how do we, deal with it the best as we can and utilize each other to do the best with what we have, Last comment, last time. It's so true. I have because of you always now. I popped I'll tell you later, Nikki. But yeah, we're just waiting for people to trickle on. There's only 2 people right now. Hi, Angie. Hi, Ange. And I'm going to put up our interview tonight. Later on, I'm going to edit it. I totally forgot because of all the other things I had to do. So I'm going to edit our interview and I'm going to put it on. So you'll see it up later on tonight or by tomorrow. It'll be up for you to view, okay, Ange? And for you to send out to your people because you did so well. And I'm going to have you back on my show again. So thank you. Thank you for being on here. And thank you for showing up for me tonight. And let me pin what our topic is. Co-parenting. The ups, the downs. Let's talk. Yeah, so we're talking about co-parenting tonight. And I don't know how many of you are co-parenting, or who are struggling with it or who are doing great at it. Doesn't matter. Come on. Let me know. I'm going to send out notices to people to tell them I'm live. And you guys can do the same. Send them out. Let them know you're live. I'm live to come and join me. Because I'm really looking forward to this talk, and and being able to share it. High frequency event promotions. Hey, you said you were going to do something for me today, and I didn't see it, but it's okay because I got it. But I'm just letting everybody know we are on, guys. So share it with everybody. Let people know we are on and we are popping with this conversation tonight. It's going to be a good one, as all of them have been so far. Really good topics. Yeah, send me, Bliss Troy, send me a request, please. Hi, Cujo Kids Zone. Oh, everybody go check out Cujo Kids Zone. It is such a good page, and I'm so proud. Hi, Blaze. Thanks for joining. I'm going to wait until my guests come, and I'm also going to wait until we get at least 10 people before I start the topic, before we start today. So let's, send out, shout it out, let everybody know I'm on to come and join so we can get 10 people to start. It's a really good topic. Oh, I didn't see your call. I must have missed it. Sorry. Next time I definitely will. But I didn't I send you a message too? Frequency event? But thank you for the hearts, people. You're already bigging your girl up. I love it. Now just wait for people to come on in so we can get started and we can, hi KO, send me a request, KO, and send me a request to join my live. Actually, let me just do it because I think I can do it. Oh wait. No, I think I can't do it. Oh wait. Oh yes, I can. Hang on. KO'd. Invite. And I'm Bliss. Troy. Oh shoot. Hi, KO.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm blessed, thanks. We're just a little early, so just send out your notif. Hi, Troy.
Hey, what's up?
Send out your notifications. Let people know you're here.
I don't know how you do all this stuff.
Right?
You go to the look like an arrow at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Press it, and it will show you all your contacts, and you just send out who you want to send it out to.
Right.
But as soon as you join, IG will let them know you joined. But if you want to send it to specific people, you can do it that way.
So you
said I don't see you pointing, Kale. I don't see you pushing.
So you said down, right?
Oh, I see now. I can't see because of the comments.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, that like the arrow. It looks like an arrow. It's at the bottom beside the question box.
Right.
Yeah, push that and you'll see all your list of contacts, and then
got
him.
Oh, got it. Got it.
So send them out.
So wait, you have to pick people individually or something?
Yeah, this one, it doesn't have an all button. It just, you have to just put.
Yeah. That's I guess that's how they get you to stop from spamming people.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's just giving you an option of who you want to invite. But as soon as you log on, Instagram invites everybody on your contact list already. So this one is just if you want to be more specific.
Got it. All right.
Well, welcome, guys. I'm so excited. This is my first only two guys. I usually have all females or one male and all females.
Oh, so really?
I'm really excited to see two guys talking about this topic. This is amazing. Two black men.
It's only
two black men, two black fathers talking about this topic. I am loving it. I can't wait to repost this and put this up because people are gonna get some gems with this. Yes, you are gonna drop some gems. I'm so optimistic that that's how this is going to go. We're setting it up for it. Okay, so I know
you're setting the stage really big here, man.
I am. Really you guys are coming correct tonight for me. You know. So how we're going to do this, I'm going to wait till we get I'm going to start when we have like 14 people. And then you'll introduce yourselves, and then
Okay.
I'll get into my questions.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Sounds
All
good to
right.
me.
So how was everybody's day? Let's start off while everybody starts to trickle in, because I don't want to keep going over it. But I do want to put a disclaimer before I start.
Okay.
That I don't know if everybody knows, but I started these conversations because I felt like the Black community is not having enough of these safe spaces for open conversation, honest, mature conversations about topics that are taboo in the Black community, but also topics that are just not talked about enough. So I started this space for not on my CYW hat, but as a community, as a mom, as a Black woman, to just make sure that we have a space that we are open and honest with no judgment, no judgment zone, and we're able to have these conversations that are well needed. And you may learn something from it. You know what I mean? You may be able to give drop some gems for people, and you may take away from it. So I want you guys to just be honest, open and honest. I know it's going to be out there because people are going to watch it, but be as open, as honest as you want to be, and just know that you are doing this to help others. Okay, the whole is to help our community, not others, but to help our community be better and do better. Okay. The other thing is, if we can, I know we all get excited, but let everybody speak. So when you're finished, the other person moves on. Let's try not to interrupt each other as much as we possibly can, because I know that we get all heated and, we want to get our point across, but just, be cautious that, you want everybody to be heard. Okay.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's my disclaimer. That's also my intro as to how Convos with Kerry got started.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for having me, man. I'm super excited. It's been a long time since I've seen you, I swear.
I know.
It has been a long time. A lot has changed. You look good, lady.
Thank
Come on
you.
now.
But I follow you, and I know what's going on with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So congratulations on your what's it called?
Engagement.
Yeah, that's it. You see, I never had it, so I don't even know the word.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, man. Thank you.
On
It's a
your
blessing.
engagement, I like your story is so cute. Like, it's so cute, and it's like very nice. But we'll get into that another time.
Another time. All right. All right.
Okay, so we're at 15. Okay, so welcome everybody. If you don't know, Troy dropped off, he'll come back on. Welcome everybody. If you don't know, it's Convos with Kerry, and tonight we have two wonderful Black males who are Troy's actually in the States, and he's in the States, and Kayode is in Canada. So we have two wonderful Black males who are willing to talk about co-parenting, the ups and the downs. Let's talk about it. And they're willing to drop some gems about what's going on with it. Hi, Phil. Hi, Mortgage by Kay. Good show. I was on for a while. Very good show. Very informative. Thank you for sharing. Everybody go follow Mortgage by Kay, Afro Canada Buddhist sisters. Thank you for joining. Salisha, hi. Nice. Thank you for joining.
Hey, I see Styles Prince is in the building. Big up to Styles Prince.
Nice. Hi, Stacy. Hi, the first 7 steps. Hi, Bree. Hi, Cuz. All right, so I did all my shout outs. Hi, real cute girl. Hi, my son. Forever disciplined. My son's on here. My big son. So it's not
the
my
big
little
one.
My big one. The man. Millionaire in. Thanks for joining. I think these are your people now, cute, because I don't know that one.
Oh, for real?
But that's okay. Everybody's welcome. Hi, Lioness. Thanks for joining. Hi, guys. All right. So, guys, what we're going to do is, if you have any questions, because it's so hard when we get heated into conversation, please put it in your question box. There's a little box at the side that says question, and you can put your questions there, and then I'll get to your questions. But if you're wanting to talk in the conversation, please do so in the chat. But if you want a specific question to ask one of our guests or to ask me, put it in the question box. Okay. So please introduce yourself, your name, tell me something, some fun facts about you, and let's get started on this. Who wants
All
to
right.
go first?
Well, I'll let we kind of had a little conversation earlier, so I'll let my brother go ahead. Go ahead.
So Troy,
Oh,
KO, Troy.
how you doing, man? I'm Troy from the U.S. I'm probably you guys are from Canada and stuff. It's my first time going live. I'm kind of video shy, so you have to pardon me and stuff, you know.
That's
So
okay.
what was your question again, though?
Tell
I
me
introduced
about
myself.
yourself. You already kind
Yeah,
of did it. You already kind
yeah.
of. Do you
Okay,
want to
good.
say anything else about yourself?
No, that's it. That's it. Everything else is not important, you know.
Somebody
So
saying
that's
hi,
it.
Troy. Trudy saying hi, Troy.
Oh, hi, Trudy.
Okay. All right, KO, your turn.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is K.O. Brown. I run an organization, as you know. Well, you may not know. I run an organization, and but that aside, my first and my biggest hat that I wear is a father. I got a pretty big family, and it's definitely blended. And I'm just here to share some stories and have a good time, and kind of learn. You know.
Thank you. All right. So my first question is, unless anybody wants to, do you want to do any shout outs before we start?
No, I'm seeing all the names coming up, and so big shout out to everybody that jumped in.
Okay.
I don't ever do live. I
I
don't
know.
ever do
Yeah,
I'm like,
live.
I
am
I
I
I
your
don't
do
ever
it
first?
do
Am I
live.
your first? KO,
Yes,
am
this
I
is
I
your
my
do,
first?
so
first
I don't do
live.
it
Woo!
either.
I'm popping both of your cherries in one day. What
Sh-
the? What
Shout
Watch
out
the?
ya.
to who's watching, Trudy, Jay,
Oh
Okay.
man,
I'm so
everybody.
wild.
excited. I'm so
Yo, you got me
excited.
out here looking crazy. I don't
T
even know if I'm
Slim.
looking right. It's all
You
good.
Shout
look
out to
Anyway,
all
great.
everybody that's
You
watching
look
on my
great.
live.
And you're doing some I haven't seen you in like years, so you look great too. Like we haven't it's been like over 10 years. No.
no, not to. It's been at least 6 years.
Five.
No,
Seven.
Okay.
No, about six
is
years.
my internet
Okay.
going
About
like
six
this?
years. Yeah.
All right. So my first question, I'm putting it out to both of you, whoever wants to take it, or you both can answer it. Feel free. I feel
Okay.
like y'all, I've only been on 2 lives on here. I know, Salisha, it's, it just takes some practice, but you get used to it. What are some of the tools or resources you had to access that helped you to move past any negative emotions? I'm jumping right in. Negative emotions towards your ex, which allowed you to keep your focus on your children or child.
Ooh.
I'm jumping right in.
Wow. The pot's hot. No, I'm joking. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll just jump right in. For me, it was the ability to really put the personal relationship second to the children. You know what I mean? And that was something that my ex and I really had in common, was that we had a focus about the children. It was always about, like, what do we need to do for the sake of the children, right? Um, and whether that's good or bad, because it has its pros and cons on both sides of it, but being able to just focus on it. So leaning in for me, I just leaned in on my family. Having my mother and my father being there for me, and my brother and my sister and my cousins and my friends, to really be there for me and just keep me focused, to be like, it's okay, it's okay. It feels like it's the worst now, but it's definitely not the end of the road.
So it was more focusing. So you had a support system, is what you're saying. So
Yeah, family.
it helped you to balance out your intentions or your emotions behind it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, totally. You see, because it's very easy sometimes for your romantic feelings towards the person to get in front of your obligations and your responsibility, right?
Hmm.
And sometimes it's like you really have to take a moment to be like, look, it doesn't matter whether or not I romantically like this person. I'm obligated to finish this. You know what I mean? And we have a family. We got to take care of these children. And so it really didn't matter whether or not how I felt about my ex. It was really just about the bigger picture.
That's awesome. Like a lot of people, can't separate that. It's all about, emotions and what's happening, what they've done to me, and sort of. So, what about you, Troy? Do you want to take on this question?
For some reason, my internet it keep chipping out. Maybe I forgot to pay the bill and I missed the.
Put on your data then.
I
Put it
missed.
on your
I
data.
missed. I
Put it.
missed. I missed the question you asked.
Put it on your
Actually,
data then. Put on your data instead of the internet. Okay, I'm gonna ask it again. Okay. So, what are some of the tools or resources you had to access?
it,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah, I could hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
What are
Having
some?
technical difficult.
Okay. What are some of the tools or resources you had to access that helped you to move past any negative emotions towards your ex, which allowed you to keep your focus on your child?
I cried. Ain't nothing. Ain't nobody was there. My ass cried every flipping night. So that's the only tool that I had. Let it out, and then eventually, as the time go by, you get over it.
Move forward. So just
Hey,
just going through the motions is what it sounds like
yes,
you had to do.
yeah, yeah. Emotion is a lot. You can't control it
Yeah.
basically. And the only way to control it is just time. Whether it take months, it take a couple weeks. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's how I control minds.
Okay. Did you like Kale said he had like an extended family and people, did you have
Hell no. Black people ain't got no extended family. That's only in Canada. Over here in the US, there ain't no extended family. What? What are you talking about? Yo, you gotta survive all these stuff by yourself, man. You
survival
have
of
no
the fittest in America?
Of course.
Is that it?
Of course. What? It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It
Okay.
might sound funny, but it's true though. But yeah.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
that's
Is
how
that
it
how we
is.
look at
Yeah.
Canadians?
Man,
Okay.
listen,
Okay.
everybody have a story to tell, man.
All right.
I'm here for mine.
Kale, can you hear me? Because your thing's doing this. Is that mine or yours? Is he frozen?
Yeah,
Are you frozen?
everybody internet acting up tonight.
I swear, except mine.
No, yours act up too, because at one time you were like this,
Oh,
and it
really?
froze. It
Okay,
froze just like it. Yeah.
I'm gonna put mine
Excited
have
about
the
this
internet
live,
problem.
you know.
Hi, Studley. Thanks for joining. We're just trying to get KO'd back before I ask my next question. Okay, there you are. Put
Yeah, but
everybody put their thing on data just in case it keeps cutting out.
no, you know what? It was for me. It was I was trying to see if there's any way I can get the comments to stop covering the faces. 'Cause I can't see nobody.
Yeah,
No, it
it was
doesn't.
happening.
After
It
you
was happening to
rewatch it,
me
you won't
too.
even see it. It's just because we're on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
get it. I
Okay.
get it. I get it. I was
Yeah.
just trying to see if there was any way around it.
Okay, so hi Studley. How are you, Dad? Okay, so my next question is, do you keep your ex informed and involved on matters concerning the health, education, discipline, and other important areas concerning your child? And I think that's more like, it sounds like if you weren't living with that, like if you had sole custody, it sounds like this question is for.
Right.
But take it away.
Well, look. Let me just jump in and say this. Yeah, definitely. Communication is you have to. You know what I mean? But communication can come after you deal with the you gotta let it out. Like my brother said earlier, like that crying tool. I mean, I don't know who's on the live right now 'cause I can't really see all the names, but if some of my real friends are here, they know. They got that phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning where I was busted. I was done. You know what I mean? And it took a while before you can really get out of that slump to be able to even communicate. You know what I mean? But then also too, something that kind of makes it a little bit difficult is when it's like, particularly as a father, I can't speak as a mother, obviously, but like as a father, we normally get the call for discipline. You need to talk to your son, or so and so needs. But it's like, but we miss out on all the other smaller things, the other smaller conversations, right? So if you're co-parenting where you have the children like on the weekend, and so Monday through Friday you don't face to face in person see them. You're not there after school to get the little banter talk of like, this kid did this and nah. So you miss all those little things, and it's like those are the gems. Those are the points where you're really starting to to learn more about your child, and then you're learning how you can parent differently and better. So when you're co-parenting and you only see your children like, over time, maybe on the weekends or every other week or whatnot, and then you only get the phone call, your conversations with the other parents is filtered just by trouble or discipline. It really shapes your relationship with the child. You know what I mean? And so I found that for me, it was like there was a lot of intention behind the communication, intention behind the text messages, intention behind the phone calls, whether it be to the kids or to the parents, I mean, to the co-parent, right? So, but yeah, definitely when you're co-parenting, you have to,
You
even
want
if you don't agree with it. Yeah, you got to do it.
And what about you, Troy? Same
Um,
question.
I agree 100% with what he said. Um, that's facts, especially if the kids are misbehaving.
So
I went through this
how do you gauge it then? Like, because you're not like,
because
how, if you want to be involved in all of this, is it on you to call and make sure and check
it's
in and ask questions, or are you on the page where you're like, okay, this is what we are going to do, and then
well,
hopefully the
mhm.
partner is open to it, doing it that
All right.
way?
It in that case, it depends on the situation. If it's the man that leave or the woman that leave, it depends. Because if it's the guy, which in my situation, I'm the one that left.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I left, my responsibility was, hey, I have to check up on my kid. And anything the mom said of me, I'm bitter as hell because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
you know. And the fact that the kids get involved in the middle of it, it messed them up school wise, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we as adults we go through our own stuff, and they going through what they seen between mom and dad and all that stuff, and it's like they're looking at it like, but wait, you guys was together at this point. How did things get like this? So y'all not talking no more. So hey, but like my brother said though, the part about it is that when they're not listening to the mom, is only the dad could come and help and save the day. But when it's good with them, they don't call and say, "Hey, today, um, your daughter did this and she was happy and all that stuff." You don't get the calls when everything is good. You only get the calls when it's bad. So, in order to fix that, you have to put everything aside, no matter what. Swallow your pride and talk, conversate, hear it out, listen to their part, they gotta listen to our part, and we come together and just say, okay, we're just doing it for the kid and for the kid only, no matter what. So that's how
So
I solved my situation.
is co-parenting sort of like, it sounds to me, it's, well, and this is what the definition of co-parenting is: when you're separated or divorced. It sounds like it's a divorce, like it's a separation, it's a divorce. So isn't it, wouldn't it be a good idea to, like, when you get divorced, you have this and this, I mean, we're doing this, you're doing this, did
Yeah,
we, any of you guys do that? Sit down and have, like, this is your response, like a divorce, when you're dividing up
well,
property and
you know
equity and
what
all that stuff? Did you
you know
do all
what
that?
that's a really good question. I'll tell you this, particularly within the Black culture, we don't like the idea of either outside, so courts or other people telling us what to do, and
Yeah.
or giving us those suggestions, because we feel like, oh, that's not for me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, that's not how we do it, because we never necessarily had those role models or those experiences, right?
Yeah.
But the reality is, what I learned is that me and my ex came into this world as two individual people. At one point in time, we had a shared belief, we had a shared idea, and it didn't work out.
Mhm.
Now we got to figure out how we're gonna do this separately. You're gonna have to organize time, resources, money. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to organize that. Who's gonna be doing what? What's the mode of communication? How are we gonna do this? You know what I mean? And believe me, it's rough. It is rough because it's a constant push and pull of power. You know what I mean? Well,
Mhm.
it's like, well, I don't want them to do this, and oh, well, you're gonna. Well, I want my kids to do this, and I want my kids to do that, and you know what I mean? And it's like, at the end of the day, who's winning? No,
Yeah.
nobody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So Yeah, it's definitely important to have this stuff written down. You know what I mean? And for the fathers out there, you know, there's a lot of energy given towards, you know, like it's, you know, whenever it comes to parenting, it's very polarizing, right? Like you got like the women that are like, yo, you know, the men ain't shit. They don't come around. They don't pay these bills. They need to do this. And then the guys are like, yo, listen, being a dad is not just about flinging money. And then some guys are like, yo, I gave you the money. Don't ask me to be a parent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
there's all, it's a big gamut. And so
Yeah.
without any sort of a common understanding of who's doing what and what's happening, then you're going to end up with a lot of people just upset. You know what I mean? And feelings hurt, ego hurt, and no one's even listening anymore.